newscast. My name is Tinley.
My name is Ruby. Today is October 28th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The events for this week are
Basketball practice will be on Monday.
chorus practice on Thursday until 3:30.
Problem solving practice on Thursday until 3:15.
Thursday, you can dress up for Halloween, and the fall parties will be held on Friday. We came to remind you about the Roar expectations.
Are respectful of myself and others. Observe safety. A, aware of my attitude. And R, responsible for my thoughts, words, and actions.
The quote of the day is by Lady Gaga. Don't you ever let someone tell you that you can't be exactly who you are.
We want to give a huge shout out to Miss Griffin's class for earning 250 wows and a second wellness. Congratulations.
Today's joke of the day, submitted by Jalen in 4th grade. What did the light bulb say to the other light bulb?
What?
You are shocking. Be sure to submit your joke on the Wilkerson Live Guide under the newscast tab.
Please enjoy Freya interviewing Miss Richie.
Hello, my name is Freya. I am here with
Miss Richie.
and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
What is your favorite part of teaching 5th grade?
Well, we all know that 5th grade is the last year of elementary school. So I love being a 5th grade teacher because I want to make it the students' best year yet. I love hearing from my students that go on to middle school and they keep in touch. So being able to see the kids start out at the beginning of the year and make such big improvements is really awesome to see.
That's nice. How do you try to help kids improve their work?
Well, I always try to highlight a kid's talent because we all have strengths. That's what I always tell my students. So if a student needs some improvement on their work, I like to give a lot of feedback, and I also like to compliment them on the things that they do really well.
What inspired you to be a teacher?
I know a lot of teachers say it, but I have wanted to be a teacher since I was as little as I can remember. Like every birthday I had, I always wanted like a play teacher kit. I would set up stuffed animals as my students and just like play like I was a real teacher. So it was just kind of something always in the back of my mind. I also had a really awesome math teacher when I was in middle school, and I wanted to be just like her.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
What do you like to do when you're out of school?
When I'm out of school, I spend all of my time with my daughter Evie, who just turned 1 year old. And we like to play with her shape sorter. She likes to play in the pots and pans. So she takes up most of my time. But I also like going out to eat with friends. And if I have time, I really like to travel.
What was the hardest part to become a teacher?
The hardest part was when you're in school to be a teacher, you go to different schools for experience, right? And you make these relationships with all these kids, and then you have to say goodbye because it's time to move on to another class. So I would say having to transition from different schools was probably the hardest part of being a teacher.
Did you work at a different school before coming to Wilkerson?
I did. So I worked at Carrick Elementary. I will give a shout out to Tinley and Dr. Ruffin's class because I know Tinley from Carrick. I taught 5th grade there for 3 years, and now this is my 2nd year teaching 5th grade at Wilkerson. And I just have to say I have the best 5th grade class ever.
Thank you for watching me interviewing Miss Richie.
Thank you for having me.
This week's Lucky Tray contest winners are Dathan from Miss Griffin's class and Justice from Miss Conder's class. Winners, make sure to come visit the cafeteria for your prizes.
All right, this week is Red Ribbon Week. On Tuesday, team up against drugs and wear your favorite sports team's jersey or t-shirt. On Wednesday, you are a star. Wear your shades and live a bright, drug-free life. On Thursday, drugs are scary. Say boo to drugs, so wear your costume or superhero attire. And on Friday, dream big and say no to drugs. Wear your pajamas to school with tennis shoes.